Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Corbin Burnes.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. The pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-1. Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
And the righty deals. And a good eye there.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine. But he sure makes the transition look easy.
2-2 now.
Count is full.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Righty delivers. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Struck him out looking.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count off as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Juan Soto now. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Burnes, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. One down, base is empty. Just missed. One out, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. This one popped up right side. O'Hearn under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound in this one, Garrett Cole.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. The shortstop takes the ball. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. Got it by him for the K.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Jorge Mateo, batting with one down, takes a strike. Oh, 1 now. Upstairs.
Ball, that's high.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Off the plate inside. Ball 2. And
that's
another ball. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Here comes a pitch. Fought off foul. Mateo stands at first with 1 out. Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, right to the backstop. Mateo into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's outside. And the count's full.
You got a full count.
Man at second. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now the 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball.
Next one misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
It's a good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
And we're back. Second inning set to go. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
That one missed. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And
That's
another ball.
2-2.
Got him swinging. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch misses. Stanton hitting 5th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Second inning here, no score. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. just missed. Two outs. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Cowser should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And a pitch. That's in for a strike.
Oh, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got him swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit, takes ball one. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Yeah.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And that one
down. Ball.
cutting but missing down low. Next pitch is downstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And here's a 3-2. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And a foul ball. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
One and two here. Just missed. And another ball.
Count is full.
outside, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
First and second, 1 out, and now it's going to be Ramon Urias. Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back now at Oriole Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The right-hander back to work. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And here's the rookie catcher, Austin Wells. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to pull hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hard hit right side onto O'Hearn, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to 3rd, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Right side, Mateo. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing and a soft liner out to left field. Makes the catch, inning over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. And
That's
another ball. The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Henderson stands in now and watches strike 1. The wind of the pitch. And it's even up.
That's outside. Ball.
And that one clips the corner. One down, base is empty. And a ball evens the count. And that one upstairs. Three-two now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jorge Mateo now. And that's in there for strike 1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Henderson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Ground ball could be 2. Volpe flips it. There's 1 on to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Santander takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. The Yanks leading by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Cole keeping an eye on him. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Mateo runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man on second, 2 down. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-1. Colton Cowser next to bat for Baltimore. And the right-hander's 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runner at second, 2 down.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Baltimore, start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Juan Soto. Burns back to work. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And he deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That misses the zone, and 1-1. And that's in the dirt. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. One down, base is empty. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So, man aboard. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Wouldn't chase that time.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's Stanton now. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Righty to the plate. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Judge over at second. Stanton at first. 2 out of the inning. That one drifts inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed. Anthony Volpe on deck for the Yankees. Two on, 2 outs. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
We got a full count.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom 4th, and now here is Colton Cowser. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Just missed. Here's a 1-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a good eye there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
One down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. The Orioles trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. The 1-2.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Left-hand batter waits. And that one almost got him. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Rutschner headed for the plate. The relay throw. The tag, and he's safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. First offering misses badly for ball one. The pitch. And fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Urias in the box now. Takes strike one. Two outs and one in scoring position. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The O's add one on an RBI double, all even at one apiece. You're dialed into the show. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 22 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Go ahead run on base. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 so far. Checks over to first. Back safely. There's a strike.
No ball, one strike.
Kicks and fires.
One ball, one strike.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Volpe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offer in there for a strike. And that is strike two. Swings and misses, struck him out. Alex Verdugo getting ready to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And here it comes. Swing and a foul straight back. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Ball.
And takes low for ball one.
1-2.
Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here is Gleyber Torres. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The Yanks lead 1, still tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Cole back to work. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Marcus Stroman appears to be getting loose. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. 1-1 now.
Nope. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Little chopper rolls foul. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Flips the corner. Strike 1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That misses.
Nope.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is 2-2.
2-2.
A little bit
Got a
low.
full count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That one is hammered right field, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now around second, going for third. The relay, and he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Misses, and the count is even 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And the right-hander deals. This one in the air, center field. Judge is under it. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. We played 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Juan Soto. And the pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That one felt good, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time, and that is bad, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're the top half of the 6th. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Burns. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. Swings through that one for strike 1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Judge out on the play. And here is Anthony Rizzo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. drives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And that one got a piece of him.
Oh, he's only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
Volpe up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Stanton, the lead runner, out at second. Chisholm on at first with 2 down. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. The shortstop takes a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
That one way outside, and the count's full. Austin Wells waiting to hit for the Yankees. Payoff pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Stanton. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now it's going to be Anthony Santander. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. On the ground to short, tosses to first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now Colton Cowser. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle preparing to come on if needed. Leiter getting cranked up as well. The Yankees up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third. Jazz tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. And that one fouled off. Two outs. On the ground to Jazz. Throw sails over his head at first. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
So 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1. Yeah, that's outside. And another ball. Man at second. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 1 left for the Orioles. And our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. John Means.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Mateo sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken up and throwing. Perez, the power lefty, up as well. 1 down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Gleyber Torres. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Inside corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The 0-2. Good take by Torres.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The lefty fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Yanks go quietly. So the Yanks go in order, but they still lead it 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. A strikeout and a walk as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. No outs. Runner at first. And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. That one hit to right. Brings it in. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And he pumps it a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So the lineup flips over. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch misses. With the go-ahead run at the plate, you're at the bottom of the 7th. Hit hard on the ground is short. Over to Torres. That's out number 3. And the Orioles leave 1. They're down 2-1. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 3. Means a former All-Star. 30 years old now. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And a pitch. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is downstairs. And delivers outside.
Ball.
And downstairs. And now the lefty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Rizzo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Judge on the run. Up the middle, and that chance handled. To first, Rizzo out of the play. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Chisholm up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The lefty, the 1-0. And fouled off. And he deals. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Judge at second, Stanton at first, 2 out of the inning. On the ground, and foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hit in the air, center field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a pitch. Mateo in the box now, takes strike 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Luke Weaver, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Holmes also throwing. On the ground, right side. Torres handles. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
No outs, runner at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Colton Cowser waiting on deck for the Orioles. Loisaga checks over to first, and he's back.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Righty to the plate. Got him! One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now at the plate, Colton Cowser. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And that's outside.
Outside.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
2 on, 1 out. Adley Rutschman will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the righty deals.
Ball.
And now 1 and 2. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
1-0.
Right-handed reliever. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Orioles strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. Back now at Oriole Park, all set to start the ninth in this one. Now here is Anthony Volpe. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Top of the zone for a called strike. And that one a little below the knees. 2-1. In there at the knees for a strike. 2-2 now. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That misses.
That's down.
Ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just missed. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. That's a strike across the top of the zone. That one finds the zone. Full count now. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch stays alive.
This is something else. Running that pitch count off. I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches spoiled off like this.
And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now Alex Verdugo.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And a base hit up the middle. And that turns the lineup over.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now Gleyber Torres. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. a strike to Glaber.
1-1.
Two outs. That
That's
one way
That's the
inside.
ball.
The pitch. And that one is inside.
3-2, 2-out, runner on
Double count.
first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Juan Soto waits on deck. Outside, and that is ball four.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And a foul ball. First and second, two down. Here at the top of the ninth. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. Two on, two outs.
Ball.
And another ball. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 5-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
The left-hander on now, Keegan Aiken. Aaron Judge at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Kicks and fires.
Here.
Judge rips that one. Sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Tommy Kahnle.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. Just missed.
Ball. 1-1.
And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty delivers. Good eye right there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. First pitch misses. The Yanks leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. And another ball.
It.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one the other way. Makes the grab. 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one
That's
missed.
1 ball.
2
no
down,
strike.
nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground to Jazz. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.